Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is Heather. I'm a homeschooling mom of 3 kids, elementary and high school age. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of an update on my planners because I have been a little bit all over the place this year, and it's kind of funny because last year in 2023 I also was all over the place. I started the year using this home planner from Passionate Penny Pincher, and I had been using this in the fall of 2022 as well, because when you purchase the physical planner it comes with the digital printables, and I realized that the way that this is laid out, I did not like. I need a vertical planner. And so for 2024, I decided that I was going back to my Erin Condren. I have my vertical weekly planner here, which I absolutely love. And I definitely have been using this same layout since 2013 or 2014. And I don't know why I keep changing. But this year, I did see this very cool common planner from Sterling Ink, and I absolutely love this planner. I think it is so awesome. It has these quarterly goals. It has places to track for daily habits for the quarter. I love this section. It has a monthly calendar in it. It lists what week it is on the side. I really love the layout because it's a Monday start with the monthly calendar, which you rarely see. Then it has weekly layouts in a vertical layout. It does have the hours, and after the first couple of weeks of trying to use the hours, I realized I just need to treat this as a vertical planner and let go of the hours, which I did. I started to just separate the days into 3 sections, how I wanted to work it. And then the last part that I love are these daily pages. I think having the daily sections, having the ability to have a daily spread for every day of the year in the same planner was just amazing. But I realized probably the end of February that this is just too small for me, and the monthly calendar is too small for me. Now this is a B6 size. I got the B6 size not because I wanted a small planner, but because that was the only one that was available. And I think they did have some A5 size available after I purchased the B6, but I think that even the A5 is too small for me. And so I did not purchase a new common planner in the A5 size. Now, if they had this common planner in this size, which is B5, it's like composition size, I think that I would love this planner. But essentially what has happened is I've stopped using this and I've gone back to my Erin Condren weekly planner and my Erin Condren daily planner. Now, with planner launch coming up soon, typically April, May is when new planners start to launch, at least for Erin Condren. They have planners that release with a July start date, and then they have planners that release with a January start date. I always get a July start date, but I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do this year. And here's the reason why. This is a 7x9 daily planner, and it's a lot of space. I don't necessarily need this amount of space for daily planning, but I got this daily planner because last year, when I was starting in July with a July planner, I was tracking my goals in my daily planner, and I did not use my weekly planner as much. But then I realized that I still wanted to have a weekly layout. It helps me. My process is always the same. In the daily planner, I'll show you, there is this blank page between Sunday and Monday each week. And so I use this as a brain dump space. I separate it into personal and work tasks, and I list all of the things that I want to get done during the week. And then I take these lists and I will transfer them into my weekly vertical planner, and I will put projects on particular days. I will put any appointments that we have out, any work tasks that I have, as well as a little bit of food prep. But I don't necessarily need a full calendar if I have this calendar as well, because all of the Erin Condren life planners, both the daily and the weekly, have the monthly calendar and the dashboard pages for each month. So what ends up happening is either in my daily planner or in my weekly planner, I'm not using a large chunk of the pages. And I have been trying to decrease the number of pages that I am using each day. I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. And I have thought about a couple of different things. Now, the primary reason that I keep coming back to the weekly planner is partly just because I'm used to it. This is what I've been using for a decade to plan this particular layout and Erin Condren planner. And so I keep these planners, and there will often be, and there have been over the years, memory keeping things in here. And I will have special appointments or things that I need to refer back to in here. I do not keep my daily planners. These are mainly just lists for me. And so I have gone back and forth on whether I need to have a daily planner like this and a weekly planner, or if I could just have a notebook that I can put my daily plan in, or if I should just use my daily planner and then use something like this, this is what I use for my kids in their homeschool. This is just like a weekly at a glance page where I will list out their subjects and their work for the week. That's what I've been doing for many years now, but I could use something like this and just put it on the wall behind my computer and have that at a glance page. But that doesn't really allow me to keep any memory type stuff in the planner. The other struggle that I have is that these are 6-month books. So this is an 18-month planner. Every year I get the planner that goes from July of the current year through December of next year. So when the new weekly planners come out, I would get one that goes from July 2024 through December 2025. And I do not use it for the 18 months, the weekly pages, but I do put things in the monthly sections throughout the next year. That's like appointments that my kids may have, especially with, like orthodontists or doctor's appointments and things like that. And so I've always liked to have the full following year. And the daily planner, the daily duo, does not allow you to do that if you get one that starts in July. Now, if I got one that started in January, I would have all of 2025, but I wouldn't have the new planner to start until 2025. And I am used to starting my planners in July because our homeschool year runs July 1st through June 30th. When I sat down to do this video, I thought that I was going to tell you that what I'm going to do is get the July through June daily duo and then just use these pages for my weekly spread. But I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure, and I'm considering just going back to this, and then instead of getting a daily duo, having a notebook where I can just write down the plans that I have for the day. And then I can keep them here. I can lay them out this way, and it doesn't need to be big. Like this size is perfect for my daily planning. I don't need it to be larger than this, but I do need to still have access to like a to-do list. But I also don't like having to write in the numbers for the hourly schedule or make lines and stuff because I'm kind of lazy. It's not that I'm lazy, it's just I have very small window of time to get all of my planning done for each day, and I just want to make sure that I'm doing it as efficiently as possible. So that is kind of where I am at, trying to figure out if I want to continue using the Daily Duo, if I want to continue using my weekly planner from Erin Condren, or if I can combine them into one. I really thought that this was going to be the answer, but because they do not have a large enough planner, it's just not going to work for me. Now, maybe next year in 2025, they will come out with a B5 size, and then I'll be like, oh, this is perfect. Maybe I'll find planner piece that way. But for the time being, I'm just not sure. And so I'm really interested to see what the new designs are for the Erin Condren Life Planners this year. I know last year they came out, or a couple of years ago, they came out with the Compact Vertical, which is an A5 planner that is a vertical design, which I really, really like. And Emma actually uses that as her planner, but I'm just not sure. And it's so funny because I continue to go back and forth trying to reduce the number of planners that I'm using by purchasing something like this or purchasing something like this, which I did last year. But then I end up coming back to my weekly planner always and having this daily plan. Now, before Erin Condren had a Daily Duo, I used to purchase the Petite Planner, the undated daily petite planner from Erin Condren, and they do not have that anymore. At least I've not been able to find it. I have, I think, half of one book left, and those were like quarterly petite planners. So that could also be an option, I guess, but I'm really just not sure. So I would love to hear your ideas. If you think I should just keep my weekly planner and then go to a notebook for daily planning, or if you think that I should continue to be in two planners, I would love all of your recommendations and thoughts because it does actually help me to figure out what I want to do. I am still using the home planner from Passionate Penny Pincher. I do not use it for planning, but all of the lists that I have in here, I will come through and check things off as they get done, and it just stays open in my office or in my kitchen. And all of the lists at the beginning, I really, really, really like all of these lists. Now, because I have purchased this physical version, I do get the digital version, and somebody actually commented recently that I could just print out the checklists or tear out the checklists that are in here and laminate them and then reuse them. And that is something that I have considered doing. So maybe I will do that in the future. I'm just not sure. But trying to figure out the next step for my planning, my weekly planning and my daily planning, I'm very unsure, and I would love to hear your thoughts. If you have thought about changing your planner setup, you know, we're only in March at this point, but I am starting to think about it just because, like I said, the new planners do start to be released in April and May. I think Emily Lay's simplified planners come out, they're academic planners, which I absolutely love, but they start in August, and I really need one that starts in July. Those come out soon. The Erin Condren planners come out soon. So lots of exciting planner stuff coming in the next couple of months, and I'm just trying to wrap my head around it before it happens. Now, it may just need to be that I go back to what I normally do, which is weekly planning and then just a to-do list. I have tons of these little notepads, oh what a day notepads, where you can just make lists, and I've gotten so many of these over the years, and I will use them periodically, specifically on days where I don't have like a ton of things going on outside the house, but I have a lot of projects to work on. It helps me to have all of this space. Maybe that's what I just need to go back to, is to continue to have this, but then also just have this little notepad where I can write my to-do list for the day on it, instead of trying to manage two planners. Yeah, I love this layout, the hourly and the to-do list. There's plenty of space for everything. So that's where I'm at. which probably doesn't tell you much at all. But I did want to share kind of my thoughts and see what everybody else is thinking, if you've made any changes to your planner lineup in the first quarter of the year, or if you're still going strong. Do you jump around from planner to planner? I try not to, because like I said, I like to keep my planner and I like to have a full year of stuff in it, so that when I have questions or I'm thinking about, oh, what did we do last year for this? I have it all in my planner. And that's part of the reason that going back to just doing my weekly is appealing to me. But we'll see. I did want to share my thoughts though, because I have had a lot of people ask about my experience with the Common Planner, and I really do love this planner. I think that if you are looking for an all-in-one planner that has quarterly goals, monthly, weekly, and daily planning pages, this is such a great option. And if it were a 7x9 size or a B5 size, I would probably just stay in this, because it really does lay flat. It's very easy to use. It has the grid on it, so it helps me when I'm making lines and such, but it's very, very nice. It's a really great planner, but it's just too small for me. And instead of trying to force it, I need to go back to something that works really well. So that's where I'm going to leave off. I did want to just have a little chat with you guys about planner things. I'm really excited about all of the new planners. I'm especially excited about the new teacher planner and potentially a new homeschool planner from Erin Condren. I'm interested to see if they make updates to their homeschool planner, which they released late summer last year, and if it is dated, if they release it with the teacher planner. I'm excited about all of those things, so stay tuned, because I will obviously share that when I have more information. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have questions, let me know in the comments, and again, please share all of your thoughts. I would love to hear all of your thoughts, all of your planning thoughts in the comments. Thank you again for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks guys, bye.